Now I believe I can hear the philosophers protesting that it can only be misery to live in folly, illusion, deception, and ignorance, but it isn't, it's human. Man's mind is so formed that it is far more susceptible to falsehood than to truth. The main hope of a nation lies in the proper education of its youth. Read first the best books. The important thing for you is not how much you know, but the quality of what you know. Fools are without number. Give light, and the darkness will disappear of itself. Great abundance of riches cannot be gathered and kept by any man without sin. He who allows oppression shares the crime. The chief element of happiness is this: to want to be what you are. In the kingdom of the blind, the one-eyed man is king. The majority of the common people loathe war and pray for peace. Only a handful of individuals, whose evil joys depend on general misery, desire war. A nail is driven out by another nail. Habit is overcome by habit. By a carpenter mankind was made, and only by that carpenter can mankind be remade. There is no joy in possession without sharing. Our determination to imitate Christ should be such that we have no time for other matters. I put up with this church in the hope that one day it will become better, just as it is constrained to put up with me in the hope that I will become better. Before you sleep, read something that is exquisite and worth remembering. When I get a little money, I buy books, and if any is left, I buy food and clothes. Fortune favors the audacious. The most disadvantageous peace is better than the most just war. It is a greater advantage to be honestly educated than honorably born. Your library is your paradise. Frugality is a handsome income. Great eagerness in the pursuit of wealth, pleasure, or honor cannot exist without sin. No one respects a talent that is concealed. At last concluded that no creature was more miserable than man, for that all other creatures are content with those bounds that nature set them, only man endeavors to exceed them. It is an unscrupulous intellect that does not pay to antiquity its due reverence. Many times what cannot be refuted by arguments can be parried by laughter. Don't give your advice before you are called upon. War is sweet to those who haven't tasted it. He who doesn't sin is the greatest sinner of all. Eagles don't catch flies. Nothing is as peevish and pedantic as men's judgments of one another. Bidden or unbidden, God is present. Love that has nothing but beauty to keep it in good health is short-lived. I am a citizen of the world, known to all, and to all a stranger. Prevention is better than cure. What passes out of one's mouth passes into 100 ears. It is a great misfortune not to have sense enough to speak well. It is the chiefest point of happiness that a man is willing to be what he is. There is nothing I congratulate myself on more heartily than on never having joined a sect. What is popularly called fame is nothing but an empty name and a legacy from paganism. The desire to write grows with writing.